Hey, it's Lindsay with Ryan and Rose. Still can't believe it, but we wrote a book, me and Bret, and the day is finally here. I know I could cry. I know Trent showed me a video today that they recorded for an ad and just tears flowing, and it's just really cool to see what God's doing with not only Ryan and Rose, but with Cutie, I Pray. And you know, if you would have asked me years ago, would I be selling pacifiers or write a book, I would have said no. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about what this means to me. One thing you probably don't know is when we were writing Cutie, I Pray is we took a page out of my own prayer journal. And everything in this book represents the things I pray for my own girls. And so it's just really cool to have this. To you, it probably just looks like a book. But it's my prayers and my dreams and my hopes for my family, for your families, for your children, for the moms in our Cutie community and moms across the world. You know, like this is my hope. This is my gift. And this is what I really want for for everybody. So I hope you love this book. What I love most about this book is not that it's like brought my girls together, but seeing them read this together, reading it to each other. We've been reading it from my phone in a PDF format since I think September. Ryan Rose now knows it by memory, and Charlie, if you start the first sentence, can finish the rest of it. Like, how cool is that? She's 3. And I think I never in my wildest dreams, when I quit being a teacher for the deaf, I didn't see the big picture. I didn't see what God had planned for me, big picture, like He did. And I know at the time, I thought, Lord, I went to school to be a teacher for the deaf, and why would I go get my master's in deaf education if I'm just gonna stop? But I think this is why. To me, this shows me you think you know what's coming. You have no idea. God sees the big picture. His timing's perfect. Even when the publisher reached out to us to write a book, I know in the last video I was like, me? What do you know? But God continues to amaze me and what He's using us. And it's just, I'm here, Lord. Use me. Please use me. I want to shine brightly. I want to do your will. And it's just, I never thought I would be teaching parents how to pray. That's probably one of the biggest questions we get at Ryan and Rose. It's not about pacifiers. It's not about Cutie clips, but it's about prayer, and it's about our relationship, and just the moms who want to have that, and just being able to share. Like, I think with me, with Ryan and Rose, it's always been, okay, this is my life, this is how I live it, and if you want to like it, then that's awesome, but I'm not going to force anything on you. And this, I don't know, I just feel like I'm grateful for this book. I'm grateful that I get to share it with you, and I hope I am manifesting and believing that it becomes a #1 New York Times bestseller, and that it comes to homes across the world. And not just because that would be cool, but just because that means that these babies and these parents are praying, and they're utilizing this tool to better the lives of their babies, and to raise up their kids to love, to be smart, to be beautiful inside and out, and to, don't fear. I think the biggest thing we tell Ryan and Charlie is, you're never alone. God's with you. You can have Him in your heart, and He loves you. And so, like, this book, a lot of times, I know I'll just be listening to Ryan or Charlie, and it's just the tears, because it's just such a cool thing, I'm sorry, I'm getting get emotional. We spent a whole lot of time on it. I remember in the beginning, we had the pages written, and when I met with Bret, you need to watch the other video to see kind of all the details, but I was like, oh yeah, we wrote a book. And I was like, we're done. We don't need an editor. And he's like, oh no, you need an editor. So just the little tweaks, and I can truly say it's perfect. Like I do wish I added amen at the back. So when you're reading, when you're done, don't forget to say amen. But yeah, I really do hope, it is really a prayer that you love this book. It becomes a part of your nightly routine. It is prayers that is spoken all across the U.S., in homes across the world. One thing that we recommend or we put on the back is a Cutie tip, and it says when you see the word Cutie, replace it with your child's name. And so it's so funny now because Charlie thinks Cutie, because we've been reading it so long, she thinks it says Ryan and Charlie because that's how we read it. Ryan and Charlie, I pray you're healthy, I pray you're strong, I pray you seek Jesus when things may go wrong. So I can't wait to see your stories, to hear your words, to hear your prayers. It's just gonna be a really beautiful thing, and I hope you share it with your friends. I hope you love it as much as I do. Another thing that's really cool about this book is the pages Courtney Kastner from Crew & Co. poured her heart into all of these beautiful pieces of work. That's what they are, they're art. And I can't show you all of them, you have to buy the book to see them. But she worked really hard, and what's awesome is we wanted it to mean something, so we have the clips here that actually represents the pages. It's one Georgia and the rest are Quinn's that represent the beautiful pages. I know when we were talking to the publisher, they were like, do you have anybody in mind for doing your illustration? I was like, yes, Courtney. And they sent me books, and I was like, I want it to be Courtney. And I just think she did a beautiful job, and it's just really cool that it has purpose. Our pages have purpose. And the prayers on each page, I feel like connect to the words, connect to the colors and the emotion that when you're saying the words. Just a really cool thing. So I've probably gone on way too long, but I do hope, Cutie, I pray, I hope you love it. I hope you share it. Don't forget to tag us at Ryan and Rose, share in your stories, share on your feed. Keep shining for Jesus. These pre-orders start the 28th, which is next week. I know, the day's already coming. We will have more information for you soon, but we will have a very limited amount of pre-order, which is, again, January 28th. So mark your calendars. We are super duper excited, and we can't wait.